the best agents I've ever seen control their calendar, they control their mindset, and they control their predictability and behavior based on a calendar and based on what they want to do. You know, and I'm sure you feel this way in your business as well. If anybody owns a business across the board, there is one thing universally that every CEO, business owner, whoever should be doing, and that's prospecting. 1 hour every day, non-negotiable. That is hands down the most important thing you can do. And like I have new agents, they're like, what's the most important thing I could do? I'm like, 1 hour you're prospecting. Who am I prospecting? I don't know. Figure out your clientele. We'll talk strategy. Sure. But like if you own a cement company, 1 hour you're handling the calls that came in from the weekend. If you own a roofing floor company, if you own a cable company, like it's 1 hour of just prospecting. And like that, like even just telling yourself, like I got an hour for prospecting. Maybe I have like 30 minutes every week that goes into my CRM for me doing an audit. Like you could definitely structure 5 to 10 solid hours to make your business move forward from a systems point of view.
100%. But if you don't control the rest of it, there's a misconception too, in general, with work. Most people say, I did an hour of something today.
Yeah.
But what does that hour actually look like? How effective are you actually being?
Yeah.
You're distracted.
Yeah.
So when someone says, oh, I worked 10, 12, 15 hours, majority of people, they were in motion for that time, but they weren't actually like locked in on the task that they're doing. So I think that's another part of it, that when you get control of the calendar, you're able to actually put 100% effort into a thing for the most part. Like if you have a time block for prospecting, when you are able to control the rest of the pieces around it for the morning, the afternoon, around that hour, that 1 hour, you can actually lock in on that one task and put your full attention because you know everything else is accounted for.
Yeah, I'd say, and honestly, the only caveat to what you're saying too is you have like your day structured, and I do this all the time, my calendar, and this is a performance thing. I look at my calendar sometimes, whatever I'm doing every day, and I'm like, could somebody else have done this? Like, do I really have to do this? Like, I think some people also fill their calendar up to be busy. They're not there to be busy, to be performing what they should be doing. That's in anything. I don't care what like, again, as a CEO, my highest ROI is attracting talent and retaining talent. Technically anything else outside of those is I should not be doing, period. And whatever that looks like. And so again, when I was an agent, it was the same thing. Like I took the prospecting very serious as an agent, where I would spend 2 hours every day prospecting because I knew how important it was. But I used to be like, oh, I'm busy. I worked and did stuff for agency, but like I moved some files around and like I did some other stuff for like Granite and Pine. And, like I didn't really talking to sellers was the most important thing I could have done, but I was sitting in my CRM sifting and cleaning for 8 hours. Important, but not moving the needle.
Right.
I think deciding what moves the needle in your business, in your work, in life, what like going to the gym and lift, you can't just walk into the gym. No. You got to actually lift the weights or run on the treadmill, whatever. Like you can't just like willy-nilly just be there. You have to feel what you're doing is actually moving the needle to get where you want to go.